Hey basketball players, my name is Alan from Al's Basketball Training, and today I'm going to talk to you about how you can become a better defender in basketball. So we don't really need this right now, but we really want this. That's why we're playing defense. So from there, what you need to do is become basically tenacious. And what I mean by that is somebody who really wants to get that ball back. You can't just be a really good defender if you don't care about getting the ball back. So a good mindset to have as a defender, because you have to have a mindset to be a defender. You can't just be saying, oh yeah, I'm a great defender, look at me, I can stop that guy. No, you need to have a mindset of saying, look, I'm the best, there's nothing you can do, I'm gonna stop you. And if you're actually really good, you can, personally, I used to love doing this. Going up to a defender or up to a player and being like, I dare you to try and score on me. I dare you, let's go. Now, some people call that trash talking, but if you can back it up and you got that guy driving and you can poke a ball away from him, or you can drag him into a double team because he doesn't know how to pass, then go for it. But you have to have a mindset of wanting that ball back. That's my ball, that's our team's ball. You ain't gonna touch it, that's ours. That's the mindset you have to have, because if the other team is unable to score a basket because you got the ball the whole time, then you're going to win. Think of it as in football. The other team, they'll be throwing the ball. They get the ball again, they throw the ball, they get the ball, they run it, whatever it may be. But when you're coming down to it, if your team has the ball more than the other team, you're going to win. That's just simple facts. If you have the ball more than the other team, you're going to win. So, to be a really good defender, you have to have that mindset. Second is your posture. Obviously, you need to work out. Obviously, you need to be strong. If you want, there's a workout program coming soon between me and Mike Bryce. But from there, we're going to go down. And when we're playing defense, if the other player is about to drive on us, we need to get our shoulders lower than theirs. We need to get nice and low and keep our back straight. By keeping our back straight up, like this, up on our toes, we're now a much faster player. We're not hunching over, we're nice and straight, shoulders back, and we're gonna be able to be a lot quicker than that other player. When you're playing defense, nice straight back. It doesn't have to be straight up because that's just weird. But you can be, as long as it's like a plank, like a steel bar going down your back, and then shoulders back, you can be much quicker and agile. Being up on your toes also helps. If you're down on your heels, you're gonna need to then go up on your toes to move. So why not just start on your toes? It's much faster. That quarter of a second, millisecond, whatever it may be, really helps you becoming a faster defender, where you can, instead of being on your heels and being like, oh, I need to turn, instead, you can be on your toes and be bang, gone. So much faster, and you're gonna be so much better of a defender in basketball if you stay on your toes and if you have a steel pipe in your back. That comes from a lot of core work. If you want to be a really good defender, being agile to turn, lots of core work. Sit-ups, planks, everything. Every other day, do some kind of a core exercise. It helps a ton. Now, if your player or a player that you're defending has the ball and they're about to take a shot, I really do not want anybody, especially if it's a three-point shot, to go running out and jumping like that. Never. That never ends good. That'll end good maybe 0.1% of the time when you have a 7-footer just getting lucky swatting that three-point shot away. Other times, what's going to happen is if you jump out, they're going to know that you're going to jump out. They're going to do a ball fake. You're going to be in the air. They're going to jump into you, chuck up the ball. It doesn't matter if they get it in, because now they're getting 3 free throw shots. And if they do get it in, now they're getting a 4th point. So don't ever jump out on a 3-point shot or even a mid-range shot. What I want you to do is to have your hand up and close out with stutter steps. The reason why you want to close out with stutter steps is because, let's say the guy was faking. Now, instead of being in the air and needing to turn in the air and chase after your guy, what you can do now is say, oh yeah, that's nice, and then you're continuing to defend him. That's why you want to go out with stutter steps. You're on the ground. You're contesting the shot, and if he does fake it and drive, you can turn and go with him. So, What have we gone over so far? Straight back, bent knees, I haven't talked about yet, being on your toes, and then closing out on a shot with small steps and not massive jumps. Now, your knees, you don't want to be way down here. That's not going to do anything for you, especially if you're older like me. That really hurt. But you want to be on your toes in a comfortable stance, and you want your shoulders just to be lower than the other player's shoulders. So if you want to be no more than 90 degrees, that's going to be able to be a lot more agile for you as a defender. A lot of players shy away from this kind of defense. I'm here saying go for it. And the type of defense is when a player is right up in your grill. So I mean, like, his body is, you got the ball, and he's basically taken away the ability to be in triple threat. And what I mean by that is his body is right here. Quite literally, he can do that. It's not a foul. And if he's fast enough, basically you're relegated to this position to pass it. If you try to bring it down, if his body is there, he's stripping it, or it's a foul. It could be a foul on you, it could be a foul on him, kind of a gray space. But if you got the ball and he takes away your ability to have the ball down here in triple threat, so you can pass, you can drive, you can shoot. Now, you could still shoot, but if he's right there and his hands are up, straight up, there's nothing that you can do, because at that point, if he's straight up, he's taking your shot away. It's not a foul on him. And now it could be classified as a foul on you because you're taking his space over top of his body. So keep that in mind. Depends on the referee that you've got at that point. But if you can be the type of defender who's quick enough to be right on the guy's body like that, he's going to be getting super mad for one. And then as long as you don't retaliate back. So if he pushes you, don't retaliate back. Come right back on playing defense on him. Stay tight, and when I coach and I've coached two players like that, where they took away personal space from the offensive player. It's not a foul. And went from being 10 to 11th man on the team, me seeing, oh, they can't score, but they're stopping the other team from scoring. That player went from 10 and 11th man to starter because I want him on the other team's best player. Anyways, I hope that you have enjoyed today's video. I hope that this video has helped you become a better defender in basketball. If it has, hit that like button, subscribe, and I will see you guys again tomorrow for another twice a day basketball video.